because I'm not a huge miniature fan. I don't really need miniatures if I have like really nice wooden meeples instead. So I might actually rather have those. Hey everyone, this is Attackers, and today I got an unboxing of Dune Imperium Uprising. Very excited to look into this box. I actually received this, I think, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I received it, like, pretty early, and I had to, like, wait until I could open it because I wasn't able to just unbox yesterday. So I'm doing it today, and now I can finally open this. So, a few things at the beginning. I don't know Dune very well. I read the novel by Frank Herbert. That was when I was 16, I think. So it was like more than half my life ago. So yeah, it's been a while. I just remember that back then I did not like it too much. But I have like read a few more things about the world by now that I'm old and everything, and I think it's pretty interesting. And I also plan to reread the novel and also like watch the movies because I haven't watched those yet, as well, to kind of as a preparation for this game. So that's why I don't have like a whole lot of knowledge here regarding Dune, right? I know like all the Spies stuff and whatever, but I don't have a whole and the sandworms, but I don't have like a really like a good foundation of knowledge here. So just one thing for you to know. Secondly, the main reason why I wanted to get this game is not only because like loads of people keep telling me it's amazing, but also because this is like a deck builder, I think mainly, and also a little bit worker placement, I think, right? And I just love the deck building mechanism. It's supposed to have like a really good solo mode, so looking forward to that. There is Dune Imperium. That's like the game that was released quite a few years ago, and then they had like a few expansions, I think, but the main expansion, like Rise of X, I think it's called, that is supposed to make the game even better. And this is like a completely new version of it. You can, I think, mix it with the old expansion or whatever. I'm not quite sure, but it's like the newest version, and that one is supposed to be like really good. So looking forward to checking it out. So before we get started, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's go. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, this is a game for, I don't know, doesn't say. Let's turn it over. For 1 to 4 players or 6 players, 60 to 120 minutes or 180 minutes. I think there's like maybe there's a new game mode for 6 people in here, for 6 players. Okay, and ages 13 and up. This is the German version here. But I think it doesn't have like a whole lot of text in case I want to play it on the channel. But then again, there are also digital apps. So if I ever want to play it on the channel, I will find a way for sure. So yeah, here we go. So it says here deck building and worker placement, like I said. So looking forward to checking out how that looks like. I already see like nice components here. I don't know if we have an insert in here. That would be great. But the box is like for the size, just a regular size box, quite heavy. So yeah, well, let's open this up and see what we have here. All right, let me just put that aside. We don't need that. And here with the rulebook. Yeah, I don't like it too much when like these rulebooks are so large, right? I like these smaller rulebooks because if you open that up, it takes up so much space on the table. But all right, but there are like it seems like there are some smaller things. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's just check it out. So here we have it. Okay, so here we have a little bit of explanation for the Imperium here. And then here we have like all the components. And oh, there are some nice components. Very cool. Here we have the setup of the game. All right, yeah, this all looks really good. I actually I like this one even more than some other ones. I usually like when like there are numbers here, but there are also like letters. So now it's probably easier to find even, because yeah, like each box has like one letter, and then you have like these small numbers next to it. That's very well done. I like that. All right, so then here we have like just like the goal of the game and like the most important concept, like the factions and stuff like that. And then this is like how the game is played here. All right, so there are like 5 phases for a round, and we play how many rounds? It doesn't say. Probably until something is reached. But this is like, I really like how like the contrast is here, the readability. You have like these boxes. I like this quite a bit. This is done quite well. There are always like these extra information here in these little boxes. Very well done. I like that. Okay, and even explanations here, like examples. I mean, very cool. Phase 3, Phase 4. Okay, there's quite a lot to it. It's not the easiest game, I think. So, looking forward to that. There's like some module here. Okay, but it says like play a few times without the module. There's strategy tips, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you see, you can actually like combine all of that somehow, and tells you like how you can do it. Very well done. And here you have a player aid. Okay, the rulebook seems to be like very well done. I really appreciate that. Then here we have an overview over the game board. Okay, that's good. That's nice. You can just hand that around the table. I will check on BoardGameGeek. Somebody probably also made that in like a smaller format, right? So you can hand out smaller player aids. And then here we have the rival. That is for the solo game and the game for 2 players. Oh, actually, you need a rival for 2 players. Oh, I didn't know that. That is good to know. I hope the rival is like very easy to handle. Let's hope so. But it's cool. And there's no score hunt, right? No, it's no score hunt. No, you actually need to win. That's good. That's great. And this is then the variant for 6 players. It's cool. It's cool that you can play with 6 players. I don't know how good that is, but oh yeah, there is like more material for that. Then okay, yeah, sure. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, yeah, it looks similar to the other rules. I of course cannot say a whole lot, but yeah, I guess you have to but read the main rules and then this one here. Okay, loads of rule books. Okay, so here we go. Now we can take a look at everything. There actually is more text than I thought. But let's see if it's like too much text to actually play it on the channel. Because this, I think, would be great for the channel if I like the game. But, I mean, can so many people be wrong? I don't know. Okay, very cool. So these are, I guess, player boards, but only 2. Let's see, there must be more. But, yeah, really nice. Like, it feels good. It looks really nice. Like, it's thick enough. It's just, yeah, the quality so far looks very good. And then here we have punch boards. This is only if you play with the expansion Rise of X, and this is only for the 6-player game. Okay, that's good to know. Let me just still take one out. Yeah, these are really nice, thick, double-sided, of course. These look great. This looks really nice. Very clean. Okay, this is a very clean art design. Very clean art design. Yeah, I like this as well. That's all? Just this one punch board? Okay, that means we have lots of wooden tokens in here. Very nice, yeah? This looks pretty good. And then, okay, interesting. Interesting insert. Yeah, okay. It's a paper insert, but that's fine. And here we have the game board. I will not be able to display it fully on camera with this camera setting, I think. But let's just open this up. Yeah, it's not too huge. It's definitely recordable. And there are 2 sides. I don't know which side you use for which player count. I guess these are different player counts, but yeah, it looks like it. But okay, so yeah, this is the game board. Very cool. I guess these are the worker placement. These are all probably the worker placement spots. Down here is like, I think this game also has some area control mechanism, but it's like the area control mechanism is smaller, like the battle stuff is smaller, I think, than in the first iteration of the game. And Dune Imperium, and which is good because I don't like worker placement too. I don't like, area control too much. But I really like worker placement, and I love deck building. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I like the design. Yeah, it's all like very muted, but I mean that's how Dune is, right? So yeah, you gotta like it or not. So we don't really have an insert. All right. I hope we would like have a cool insert here. All right. So let's take a look at some cards first. And then we take a look at the cool stuff. All right, so it says DE here. So it might actually be possible to get the English decks for that. Ooh, I gotta check that out. If it's possible to just get the English decks, because then I can play it on the channel easily. I mean, of course, you still have like the text here on the game board, but that one isn't too important, I think. Not really. I don't think so. Okay. So, deck B. Oh, I'm opening deck B first. Well, that's the way it is, I suppose. So the cards they feel okay. They don't feel amazing, but they feel okay. They are fine. So this is a knife, diplomacy, Dune. Okay, yeah, they're just cards that do something. I have no idea. But I mean, it's deck builder, right? And you see that because there are like loads of the same cards. So maybe these may be like starting cards because there's so many of these. Yes, Spies, exactly. Yeah, we know that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the design is fine. It's good. It actually looks like very Dune-y, right? Like very Dune-like. So that works. Okay. And then here are different. These are like the different. This is like a house. Yeah. And these are rivals here. Oh, that's probably for the rival for the solo game or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I definitely got to watch the movie. Maybe I will do that quite soon. To watch the movies and then also I also want to read the book. Because I usually like to read the book first if I'm interested in something and then watch the movie. Because the book is usually better, but I have heard that the movies are supposed to be very good as well. Okay, this is the A then. Alright, sure. Let me put that on here. I don't know if that's necessary. Okay, yeah, just more cards for your deck building. Okay. Yeah, nice. Very cool. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that they haven't like constructed some kind of cool insert. But that is okay. Because I will probably, if I like the game enough, I will just use my little token boxes for all these tokens here, and I think that's fine then. Alright, and then here we have the small deck here. I don't know what these are. Maybe there's something for the worker placement spots, I don't know. Intrigue, it says here. This is like the intrigue deck. And a few more things. Conflict and intrigue. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. That works. Loads of text here. So if I want to play it on the channel, I do need the English cards, or I need to play digitally. I don't know. Maybe I can get a hold of the English cards only. That might be enough. Let's see. I don't know. Or if I like the game enough, I can get a second copy of the game, right? Have one in German to play with my friends, and one in English for my solo games and for the channel. I don't know. All right, so let's look at like the highlights first, right? Look at these sandworms. But I have somehow read that there are also like wooden sandworms in here. But ooh, look at these. These look pretty cool. Oh yeah, these are nice. They look pretty ugly, but that's how they're supposed to look. Very nice. Actually, like painting these might be kind of cool. I don't know. Oops. But it's nice to have these cool miniatures here. But also, I'm a huge fan of wooden meeples. So let's see. Maybe let's look for the wooden ones. Oh no, I thought they were. Hey, here they are. Here they are. See? And I actually don't know if I like the wooden ones more. Check these out. These are really cool as well. These are These are really cool as well. I really like them. Oh, they feel great. These are really good. Nice. I don't know if I like these more or these. Actually, I like the wooden ones. Especially if they have like all this wooden stuff there, right? I think I like these even more. Because I'm not a huge miniature fan. I don't really need miniatures if I have like really nice wooden meeples instead. So I might actually rather have those. Okay, then here we have just a few cubes in like this dirty yellow and red. And here, yeah, we just have some discs, some large and smaller ones in like a gray again, which fits the theme, of course, right? Then at the bottom here, we have a few baggies. Oh, we have some player boards or something. We will take a look at that in a moment. Then here, a few more tokens. And yeah, we have like, oh, we can take a look at these here. These are just regular like discs and cubes and stuff, so not really that interesting. But let's take a look here. So first of all, we have like these water droplets. Very cool. These look nice. These all feel really nice, these wooden bits here. Oops. And then we also have, I guess, the workers, right? That would make sense. Right here. And there is red there, which is good. Unfortunately, no black, but I'll also take red as my player color. There we go. Very nice. These actually have a very nice shape. I like those. And then we also have like these, I think, hexagons, right? 2, 4, 6, yeah. hexagons, small and also large in like this nice orange. It looks brighter on camera, I can see. Then here it's like very muted. In reality, I don't know why it's so bright on camera, but that's the way it is. Okay. So yeah, and then a few baggies down here. But we also have this here. But before we do that, let's just look at the insert as usual. Nope, nothing there, of course not. What did I expect? And here is nothing either. Okay, well, nothing under the insert. Nothing that I can do there. Okay, so, and then let's open this up. Actually, there's more German text. Okay, if I want to play it like physically, I will need another version of the game, an English edition of the game, or I do it digitally. Okay, so these, I guess, these are the player boards, like, and these are definitely asymmetric. Yeah, definitely asymmetric. Cool. Oh, that is nice. I hope these are the player boards, but I guess it would make sense. Yeah, actually very nice drawings. I like these. Like, I like these a lot more. Like the cards also look great, but here like you have like more room, right? And these look very nice. These look very nice. Yeah, I definitely have to watch the movies and to read the novel. Okay, very cool. And I think that's already it. This looks nice. I would definitely like sort these in like token boxes. And actually, like, the insert works, right? It's pretty sturdy, actually. It looks like pretty sturdy. I like the black. I like that it's not just like the regular white. And yeah, just put a few token boxes in here. Put the cards in like little card boxes, right? And then that works pretty well because like the game board fits like really well here. And then you can just put these at the bottom here, so everything is raised up a little bit, and that then works pretty well, I think. So yeah, nice. I'm really looking forward to trying this out. I've heard so many good things about the game, so I just hope that it's like this good, right? I mean, so many people can't be really wrong, can they? I guess they can, but I hope they won't. This is like top 20, I think, in the BG all-time list, which is pretty impressive. It's not been out that long, so very impressive. All right, well, that concludes my unboxing of the game Dune Imperium Uprising. Looking forward to checking this out. I hope this is cool. Maybe I can get it to the table this weekend. Of course, it would be like an earlier weekend because I will release this unboxing video a little bit later than because I already have like another unboxing video in the pipeline. So I probably would have recorded this like 2 weeks from where you see that. So yeah, but very cool. Looking forward to unboxing this. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. A huge thanks to all of you for your support. I really appreciate that. A special thanks goes out to my generous patrons, and the biggest thanks goes out to Takono for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. You can support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon as well, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and cheers.